In just 2 years, Rudy Gobert's NBA journey has been a roller coaster ride. From being hailed as the greatest defensive player of his generation to looking like a shadow of his former self after a controversial trade to the Timberwolves, Gobert has made a stunning comeback this season. Leading the NBA in defensive rating and the frontrunner for Defensive Player of the Year, he's back with a vengeance. In this video, we'll delve into the unforeseen resurrection of Rudy Gobert, exploring the factors behind his incredible turnaround and the financial implications of his resurgence. It's a story that defies expectations and redefines greatness. If this is your first time here, welcome to Wealth Herald, the best YouTube destination where we uncover for you the money secrets in the sports world and what most sport magnates would want you to know. If you enjoyed this video, do well to hit the subscribe button and join us on this incredible journey. Rudy Gobert's ascent in the NBA has been a narrative marked by transformation and determination. Drafted as the 27th overall pick by the Denver Nuggets in the 2013 NBA Draft and immediately traded to the Utah Jazz, Gobert was initially seen as a promising yet raw talent. His early years in the league were characterized by a notable improvement in defensive skills, laying the foundation for an eventual rise to stardom. By his fourth season, Gobert had carved out a reputation as a defensive stalwart. His towering presence and ability to alter shots quickly made him an indispensable part of the Jazz's defensive strategy. His impact on the game was recognized league-wide as he clinched the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award in 2018, 2019, and 2021, solidifying his status as one of the league's premier defenders. However, Gobert's journey was not without its challenges. Despite regular season successes, his performances in playoffs often drew criticism. Critics pointed to his struggles against teams employing small ball tactics, challenging his adaptability in high-stakes games.
Rudy Gobert, I'm done with you. You're sorry. I'm fading you behind the rest of the series, you big.
This scrutiny reached its peak during the 2021 and 2022 playoffs, where Gobert's defensive style seemed less effective against more agile and perimeter-oriented teams. The controversial trade to Minnesota. In the summer of 2022, Gobert's career took a dramatic turn when the Minnesota Timberwolves acquired him in a blockbuster trade. The Timberwolves parted with 4 first-round picks for Gobert, a move that was viewed by many as a significant gamble. This trade echoed high-stake deals like the Brooklyn Nets' acquisition of Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, highlighting the financial and strategic risks involved in such a decision. The trade's financial implications were multifaceted. On one hand, the Timberwolves secured a defensive linchpin, potentially transforming their on-court dynamics. However, the cost of this acquisition imposed a considerable burden on the team's salary cap and future financial flexibility. The trade was not just a financial transaction, but a strategic decision that would shape the Timberwolves' trajectory for years to come. Beyond the balance sheets, Gobert's arrival significantly impacted the Timberwolves' brand value and market position. Gobert brought a level of credibility and star power that potentially reshaped the team's identity. His presence marked a shift in team dynamics and performance, setting new expectations for a franchise that had struggled to make a deep playoff run. However, this trade also carried the weight of public opinion. Gobert's reputation as a top defender was juxtaposed against criticism for his playoff performances with the Jazz. The trade's success hinged on Gobert's ability to integrate effectively with the new team dynamics and validate his worth in high-stakes games. For the Timberwolves, acquiring Gobert was more than a roster change. It was a statement of intent. It signified a commitment to a defensive-oriented team build, potentially attracting a new fan base drawn to the allure of a star player. However, the financial gains from such a move were contingent on the team's performance. If Gobert's presence translated into more wins and deeper playoff runs, the financial implications could be immensely positive. Gobert's performance during the 2022 season, though statistically among his worst, must be viewed within the broader context of team dynamics and integration challenges. His role in the Timberwolves was not just about bolstering defense, but also about strategic team composition and brand enhancement. The critique he faced, while reflecting the immense expectations placed upon him, overlooked the nuances of team dynamics and the adjustments required in accommodating a player of Gobert's defensive style. A couple of analysts who were smart enough to point this out in real time were Kenny on the Through the Wire podcast. and JJ Rec on Stephen A. Smith's show. When it comes to the Rudy Gobert trade and his fit alongside Karl Anthony Towns in Minnesota, we simply just didn't have enough time with them last season to determine if they could fit together. Amidst this backdrop, Gobert's previous accolades played a crucial role in shaping perceptions. These awards, more than mere acknowledgments of his defensive prowess, significantly enhanced his marketability. They elevated Gobert's status in the league, making him a more attractive asset for endorsements and partnerships and a beacon of potential impact for the Timberwolves. However, the economic impact of such accolades extends beyond individual gains. For the Timberwolves, acquiring an award-winning player like Gobert was expected to translate into financial benefits, increased ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and sponsorships. The team's market position and brand value were thus tied to Gobert's performance, showcasing the delicate balance between athletic prowess and financial strategy in professional basketball. Gobert's substantial contract with the Timberwolves, reportedly worth over $200 million, brings into focus the economics of player valuation in the NBA. His worth is determined not just by points scored or rebounds grabbed, but by his overall impact on the team's performance and branding strategy. Gobert's defensive metrics, such as blocks, defensive win shares, and his influence on opponents' field goal percentage in the paint, offer a comprehensive picture of his value. Comparing Gobert's financial worth to other players in the league highlights the complexities of player valuation in professional basketball. While offensive superstars might command higher salaries and more media attention, players like Gobert, who excel in defense, are crucial for building a balanced and competitive team. Rudy Gobert's journey with the Timberwolves is a compelling narrative that intertwines on-court achievements with financial strategy and team branding. His transition from Utah to Minnesota, marked by resilience and strategic moves, sheds light on the multifaceted nature of professional sports, where success is measured not only in wins, but also in strategic fit and overall impact on a team's financial health and market position. But another celebrity basketball player we won't stop talking about is Michael Jordan, and check out this video to learn some insane facts on Michael Jordan's life and how he spends his billions.